Hi you guys, it's Christa Clark with artisticvegan.com as well as Yoga with Christa, and today we are going to be practicing yoga together. I don't have a proper mic with me, and this is my first time making an unedited video, so it's practically live, but I thought I'm not sure about the internet quality here, so I will record it on my phone and upload it, but it's going to be an unedited video. It's practically like practicing with me right here, and I'm just going to check. Okay, and I think we're all ready to go. So to begin, come to your mat and take a nice seated position. Anywhere is fine. Making contact with the ground, moving the fleshy part of your bum away from your sitting bones so you can feel the contact with the earth. Then draw one leg in, draw the other leg in, and reconnect. Close your eyes for just a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. Throughout this class, we'll be doing what's known as Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in and out through your nose the entire time. This is very good for your lungs, as well as very calming to your entire nervous system. And when you breathe in, you'll want to inhale through your nose. When you breathe out, you want to exhale through your nose, but also make a sound on the exhale. Try it again. Great. And we're going to start with an Om so we can connect with the creator of all. So together, inhale, exhale, Om. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart center and consider your intention for the class. It could be one that's personal to you, maybe to be more calm and at peace in your heart, to be a kind person. It could also be a nice thought for the world, that hunger would dissolve and that people would share and that there'd be abundance for everyone. So consider your intention in this moment. I'll give you a few moments. Good. You can place your hands on your knees and begin to take slow neck circles. Just release any tension in your neck and slowly warm up. Drawing your head around nice and slow. Finding what feels good in this moment. Letting go of stress and worries. Take it to the other side. Beautiful. Now we're going to take what's known as Sufi Grinds. Having your hands on your knees, begin drawing your chest forward. Draw yourself over to the right. Back and around, almost as if your spine is a spoon and your pelvis is a bowl, and you're stirring the pot. Stir the pot. Feeling it deep into your hips. Beautiful. Taking it the other direction, waking up your Kundalini energy and your life force, connecting to yourself, drawing inward, remembering your true essence, that you are eternal and that this is just our host, our body. Host is a weird word, but this is our body. Okay, coming back to center. Very good. Now we're going to do a side stretch, taking your arm down to the side. You can either be here or you can go down further onto your forearm, taking your opposite arm up and over and gazing up towards those fingertips, feeling it along your side body, keeping your sit bones connected to the earth, gazing upward, breathing here. you hear me okay? If not, I do apologize. Taking it to the other side. Beautiful. Coming back through center, making your way to your hands and knees for cat and cow. Placing your elbows, your shoulders over your wrist and your hips over your knees here in cat and cow. Breathe in as you gaze up. Breathe out as you draw in. Inhale up. Exhale, draw in. Inhale your head and your seat up to the sky. Your belly kind of hangs down a little. Exhale, reverse the curve. Tucking your tailbone, rounding your shoulders, dropping your head. You can shake your head a little here, release any tension. Coming back to a neutral position and pressing up and back into your downward facing dog. The first downward facing dog of the class. Begin pedaling out your legs. Drawing one heel down, drawing the other heel down, pedaling out your legs, feeling this motion. Awakening the back of your hamstrings nice and slow. Feel free to stop and kind of balance on either side. Finding what feels good, finding what's going to open up your legs in this moment. And when you're ready, you can walk to the front of your mat. I might move my back just a little bit for a little extra room. I'll hit my head. Okay, bueno. Coming to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale, swan dive your body forward into your forward fold. Feel free to have bent knees the first time if needed. Inhale, find flat spine. Exhale, step or jump back to plank, slowly lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, draw your shoulders down your spine, gaze upward, draw in your tummy, and push up and back, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here, inhaling, exhaling. That's 2. That's 3. 4. And 5. Gaze up towards the front of your mat and either step or jump to the front of your mat in between your hands. Coming up to a flat spine. Exhale, draw into yourself. Inhale your arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale your arms down, around, and up. Exhale, fold over. Draw in your tummy to go deeper. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, hop back. Plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work. Gazing up towards your navel here, drawing down your shoulder blades, breathing in, breathing out. That's probably 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Look up towards your fingers. Jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, finds a flat spine. Exhale, draws you down and into a forward fold. Bring your arms down, around, and up. Gaze up towards your fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, your arms down, around, and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, finds a flat spine. Exhale, as you jump back, plank. Slowly lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, bring your left leg up to the sky. First, scrape off your hips. Then you can open up your hips if you would like. It's up to you. Breathing here. Great, let's do the other side now. Inhale your other leg up, squaring off the hips first, and then opening it if you like. Drawing in your core, drawing down your shoulders, lower the leg down, gaze upward, step or hop. Front of your mat, inhale, flat spine, exhale, draw in. Inhale your arms down, around and up, gaze up towards your fingers, exhale, hands to heart center. This time, slowly lower down, we're going to do Sun Salutation B, lower your hips, gaze up towards your palms in chair pose. Exhale, brings you down into a forward fold. Inhale, finds a flat spine. Exhale, jump back, plank. Slowly lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come into warrior one, right foot steps forward. Try to square off your hips. Inhale, your arms up to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, back down into your plank. Slowly lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Doing the opposite side now, trying to light our fire up. Inhale, your arms up to the sky, left leg forward, warrior one, coming back down. Plank pose, slowly lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Beautiful. Gaze up towards your fingertips. Hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, draw into yourself. Bring your arms down, around and up. Gaze up towards your fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that again. Coming into your chair pose. Bringing your hands up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, jump back, plank. Slowly lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your right leg forward into your warrior one. Inhale, your arms up to the sky. Exhale, arms down, plank. Slowly lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg forward, warrior one, opposite side. Inhale, your arms up to the sky. Exhale, draws you down. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 5 breaths here. Gaze forward, stepping or hopping to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, draw in. Sink your hips down. Chair pose. I forgot this the first time, but we'll get it this time. And since I did, we're going to hold it. So hold it here. Kind of tuck your tail. Bring the weight into your heels. Gaze up towards your fingertips. Holding here, breathing, drawing in your core. Bring your hands to heart center. Come over to the right. Hook your outer part of your arm onto your leg. Elbow comes in contact. Bring your hands together. Gaze up towards your right elbow. Coming back through center. And let's take it to the other side. Continuing to put weight into your bum and into your heels so you can feel it. Coming back through center, pressing up into standing. Release your arms down. Ah, good work. I'm actually going to take a sip of water. If you'd like one, go for it. I'm on vacation in Puerto Escondido, Oaxaca, and it's the middle of the day and it's pretty humid and warm, so I'm getting a good workout in addition to yoga, which is great in the nice heat. Maybe you have a fireplace going if it's cold where you're at and it's also warm. If you feel like water throughout the practice, go for it. Okay, coming to the front of your mat. Phew. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, finds a flat spine. Exhale, step your right leg back, Coming into a low crescent lunge, lowering the right knee down, right foot comes down, staying here. If that feels good enough, that's so good, good job. And if you would like to go further, you can bring your hand to your knee, staying here, or you can inhale your arms above your head. Feeling the stretch throughout your psoas and the front of your body here. Often this gets so tight. It definitely feels good to me to stretch it out. Breathing in and out through your nose, drawing your shoulders down, your tummy in. Exhale as you open up to the right hand side. Feeling that open. Staying here, or if you'd like to go further, you can begin lifting this back leg up, going to either this direction. You can also use a strap or a block. And if you'd like to go further, bring your toes and your foot into the crease of your right elbow, bring your other arm up, coming back and over, stretching it out, feeling it in your quad, releasing with care. Almost lost it. Release with care. Bring your hands down on either side of your foot and hinge back into a half split, squaring off your pelvis, bringing your front leg forward and feeling that stretch. Maybe this is good enough. Maybe you'd like to bring your head down towards your shin, maybe even your forearms down a little to go deeper. Good, coming back into that position that we were before, the low crescent, and then pressing your back leg up, stepping your other leg back into plank, slowly lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking it to the other side, bringing your right leg forward, dropping your left knee down, left foot down, staying here, or going to the same direction or the same distance that you did on the other side. Stretching here first, breathing in and out through your nose. Drawing your shoulders down your spine, gazing up towards your palms. Now open up to the left, staying here, or going to the same distance you did on the other side. Whoops. Trying to stay balanced. You can draw your inner thighs towards one another, engage your core, and then go for it. You'll have more stability. Latching. Bringing your other arm up and coming in for a latch. Sometimes one side's easier than the other. I'm having a little bit harder time, but that's okay. That's yoga. Releasing with care. And coming back into that half splits position. On the other side, you can kind of, if your hips going up to one side, try to square it off. Draw in your tummy, draw your shoulders down. Staying here if that's good enough. Maybe one side's tighter than the other. It sure is for me. And if you'd like, you can exhale, lower down. Feeling free to go deeper if you want, or if that's good enough. Feel what feels good to you. A side may be different than the other. Coming back into that low crescent lunge position with your hands framing your foot, stepping back into your plank. And this time, coming to a side plank on your left side. Bringing your shoulder over your wrist. Bringing your feet on top of one another. Engaging your core, pressing up. Bring your hand to heart center. Bring your other arm up. If this is good enough, stay here. To advance, grab your end of your toes and extend. You can also release into star pose if that's easier. Whatever feels good. Lifting your bottom hips up, engage your core, gaze up towards the ceiling, or towards your hand. Also finding a point of focus or a drishti will help you balance. Release with care as we come to the other side. Bringing your hand to heart center, your other arm up to the sky, engaging your core. Maybe star pose is perfect today. Maybe you'd like to try grabbing your toes, extending your leg, balancing here. Releasing with care, and good work. Now, slowly lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Phew, good work. Take a few breaths, recalibrate, recenter. Gaze up in between your hands, and you're going to step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat spine, flat spine. Exhale, down, draw into yourself. Bring your arms down, round and up as you rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Woo! It's very warm. I'm literally dripping sweat. I hope you guys are also getting warm where you're at. This feels really good. So we're going to continue and flow to crow pose and then try a new pose, crazy ape. So here we go. Ready? Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale. This time you're going to bend. Bring your knees into your chest. Place your hands firmly into the ground. Begin bending your elbows and bending your knees open at the same time. And you're going to bring your knees into the crevice of your upper arm, finding a balance point. So it might be that your shin rests here, or that you can even get it up near your elbow or a little higher once you advance. So bringing your hands down, gazing slightly forward and in front of you. Bending your elbows, coming onto your tippy toes first. If this is good enough, stay here. If not, pressing into your fingertips, and then balance and begin lifting your heels. Maybe one comes off, maybe both. And then as you can, try drawing your heels towards your bum, and try to straighten your arms just a little bit more. Then you can release back down, coming into a yogi squat. Roll out your wrists. Good. Rolling out your wrists. I'm actually going to grab a towel. I'll be right back. Good work. Staying there, rolling out your wrists, releasing any tension you might have accumulated. Good work. Okay. You can also kind of just, let your hands go a little free and wild, shaking them around. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, 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 because we're about to do another one on our hands. Okay. Here we go. So here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take, this is a little advanced, so if you're not feeling it, then you can take a child's pose, you can flow and do something a little different or practice something else. If not, you can continue with us. So bringing your right leg up, so you can draw your right shoulder underneath, back and around. And then you're going to place your right hand down. So you really just want to bring this kind of up and over your shoulder. And then bring your hands down into the ground. Your left leg is in between your hands. You're going to pivot, bring your weight into both palms, and begin lifting your right leg up. As you balance, bring your left leg up, hook your feet, lift your butt up, engage your core, and balance here. Gazing forward, maybe smile. Excellent work. It looks really awesome. But it's not quite as hard as it looks once you practice. So come back down, release, rest, shake it out before we try it on the other side. Good work. Okay. Way to go, yogi, or yogini. Let's do the other side. So you want to bring your leg on top of your shoulder, then place your hands into the ground. Your right leg is in between your hands. Lift your opposite leg up, your left. Begin balancing on your hands as you draw your right leg up and over and hook your feet. Bring your bum up, pivot slightly, gaze forward, engage your core. Strong, strong yogi. Yee. Good job. Release it down. Shake it out. Maybe, wee, I'm a good yogi. Good job. Good job. Shaking it out. Let's rest a minute in child's pose. Taking either a closed-legged or wide-legged, it's your choice. Bring your hips down and back, your arms forward or by your side, whatever feels best. Your third eye into the mat. Sigh out your mouth. If you have any tension, let it go. Leave it here on the mat. All right, let's come onto our back and we'll do wheel pose. Bringing your feet down, lowering down onto your back. You can take your shoulder blades, draw them under, your hands by your feet, and you can do bridge, which you'll just bring your hips up. If that's good enough, staying there. If not, bringing your hands by your shoulders. And when you're ready, pressing up into your wheel pose. Try to straighten out your legs slightly and draw your chest forward through the gate of your arms. And relax your neck. Breathing here. Feel the stretch. Lift your pelvis up towards the sky. Then draw one leg in slightly and the opposite leg up if you'd like to advance for a challenge. Engaging your core, other leg up. Breathing here. Slowly release it down. Do the opposite side. And release it down. Now if you'd like to go further, coming down onto your forearms. Straighten out your legs. Bring your chest through the gate of your hands. Staying here or repeating with one leg up. Other side. Beautiful. Pressing back up before you come down. Releasing with care. Nice and slowly releasing down. Bring your knees into your chest. Gentle, gentle. Rock your neck, your back, side to side. Nice and easy. Even back and forth a little. Get some traction. Feels good, yeah? How about a quick happy baby? Just to release any tension. 2020 has been a hard year for us all. Try to just soften from this year. Soften your mind, your expectations. Soften your heart if it's hardened. Release. Good. Take your hands under your legs and roll up to a seating position. And come to stand. Now we're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. Bringing your legs out to either side. For me, it's about 3 feet apart. Depending on your height, it will change. So doing what's comfortable for you. Drawing in your stomach will help you fold in your folds. Throughout wide-legged, closed-legged, any of your folds. Drawing your stomach in, it will help you go deeper. Bring your hands on either side of your pelvis. Draw your shoulders down. Inhale your arms out to the side. Exhale your hands to the waist. And slowly lowering down. Drawing your tummy inside. Maybe this is good for you today. You can also use a block to come up. If you'd like to go further, bring your hands on the inside of your feet and you can dangle, or eventually you can bring your head to touch the ground. You'll want to draw your And torso in between your legs. Coming back up to a flat spine. Bring your hands to your hips, come up. Good work. Ideally, you want to not adjust, and eventually you'll get there, but sometimes you have to move slightly to get to the right location, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Inhale your arms out to the side. Exhale your hands to your waist. Keep your hands where they are. And this time, try to bring your head down towards the mat, going to a comfortable place, or eventually coming all the way down. Coming back up, using your legs and your core. Bring your arms out to the side. This time, interlace your fingers behind your spine. Draw your shoulders down. Exhale as you come forward, drawing in your belly. And you're going to want to bring your arms up and over, going to where it's comfortable. Eventually, maybe touching the ground for a second. And then coming back up. Good work. Nice. Bring your legs in, slowly walking it in. Coming to the front of your mat. Now step your legs out and we'll do triangle pose. So pop your left hip out, bring your arms to either side, tilt, come down, latching on to where it's comfortable. Maybe it's here, maybe a block, maybe it's your toe. Gaze up towards your opposite fingertips. Try to square up your shoulders, draw in your core. What doesn't serve you? What can you let go of today? What does serve you? What can you embrace today? Reversing it, bring your opposite arm down on either the inside or outside of your foot. Your opposing right arm comes up, gaze up towards your fingertips, twist. Coming up through center, and bring your right foot forward, your left foot points towards the front of your mat, pop your hips out to the right, arms out to the side, and slowly come on down into your triangle pose, gazing up towards your fingertips, breathing here, remembering your divine essence, that we are all made of stardust, and we are more than this realm. Great, reverse it. And if that doesn't jive with you, just take what does and leave what doesn't. Reversing it out, twisting through your spine. Coming back up through center. And beautiful work. We're going to advance into some camel poses and take it a little bit deeper into some back bends. So come onto your knees. Just a sip of water. Coming down onto your knees, bring your feet in contact with the ground. Try to get them somewhat in line, about hip distance apart. Press your aces points or your pelvis a little bit forward. Tuck your tailbone. Draw in your tummy. Like this, like you're wearing a corset. And this will help you go back. You can bring your hands to your lower back to begin. Pressing your hips forward. Maybe this is good enough today. If not, you can bring your hands towards your heels. You can also have your toes tucked. Coming into camel pose, pressing your chest forward, releasing your neck back. Breathing, releasing. Staying here, or if you want to try something new, bring your right foot up, latch it into your elbow, hold on to your shin, bring your opposite arm to your heart. Smile.
Coming to the opposite side. Releasing with care. Pressing your hands into your hips. Slowly sit up. Sit back onto your heels. Come forward, child's pose. Maybe wiggle. Now with camel pose, it's good enough to stay with camel pose. If you're feeling adventurous and you want to try advancing, this takes a little bit of courage, but I believe in you, and with practice, we can do it together. You can also use a block to help you reach for something in between here and the ground. You can also have a friend help you. So here, have your legs in contact with the ground. You're going to really have to suck everything in, and you're going to bring your hands to heart center, and we are going to start stretching back, back, back until we finally make contact with the ground, and then you're going to walk your forearms forward, trying to bring your hands to your heels as we arch. So it's a little bit advanced. Feel free to watch it first and rewind and do it again with me if you'd like. So bring your hips forward, drop in your tummy, drop in your core, bring your hands to heart center, begin arching backwards. Take as much time as needed here. Bring your hands up and over. Coming to make contact with the earth. Stay in here for a moment as needed. And begin walking your hands towards your heels. Bring your forearms to the ground. Bring your hips up towards the sky. Relax here. Breathe here, rather. When you're ready, straighten your arms for a moment before you kind of press up and lower your hips towards your heels, hands to heart center, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just kind of get some length in that lower part of your spine. Child's pose one more time. Pressing up, we're going to take a seated forward fold to release our spine. Bring your legs out in front of you. Remove any flesh away from your sitting bones as needed. Draw your core in. Sit up nice and tall in Dandasana, staff pose. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale, swan dive forward. Paschimottanasana. Relax here in your forward fold. Good. Now we're going to take a nice boat pose. So come to bring your your seat down, tilt back so you kind of bring your tailbone point up slightly, and then bring your legs out in front of you. Come in here, engage in your core, or you can extend your legs and your arms out. You can even grab hold of your feet, draw your shoulders down. Good. Releasing with care. Now, let's go ahead and do a seated forward fold, but with a lotus bind. So bringing your left leg into the crease of your pelvis. Lotus position. Bring your left arm around, binding if accessible, going to where's comfortable for you. Inhale your arm up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward. Feeling free to stop anywhere in between there. Coming up to a seated position, release with care as we do the opposite side. Bring your right leg up into the crease of the pelvis, only going to where's comfortable. If your knee is not feeling it, then please, by all means, do a figure four. Bring your foot to your ankle in a cold environment. It's often as far as I can go in a warmer environment. it is easier to open up. So going to where's comfortable for your body in this moment. Every day is different. Inhale your arm up. Exhale, fold forward, going where's comfortable. Breathe in peace. Breathe out peace. Slowly come up. This time, release your right foot into the inside of your left thigh. Sit up nice and tall. And you can latch your forearm on the outside, twisting here, reading out your spine, gazing over the opposite shoulder. Good. Go to the other side. You can take a mudra if you'd like. Sometimes it makes you feel nice as you connect. And releasing with care. Good. Now let's do a little bit of core work. So first come on to your forearms. As you come into a forearm plank. And from here, draw one hip down and draw to the other. Going from side to side, engaging your core. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good. You can release your knees down, and we're going to come onto our forearm plank. Coming onto your side, pressing up to your forearm plank, and bring your right arm in and up. In and up. In and up. In up, in and up, hand to hip, lower down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, strong yogi, 9, 10, 11, what? 12, okay, that's good. Come to the other side. Pressing up, drawing in, and up, in and up, in and up, in and up, in and up, hands to hip, lower, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good work. Good work. Press up and back. Come to sit down. Lie down. Bring your legs up. Bring your shoulders down. Hands on your side. You can place your hands under. It's up to you and how you like to do it. Lower back is in contact with the earth. Legs up to the sky. Slowly lower your legs down. Engage your core. Draw them up. 1, lower down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Open hip distance. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open them up a little bit wider. Lower down. 1, 2. Engaging your core. 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. 7. Draw your knees into your chest. Arms out to your side. Extend your legs to one side, stop and hover, bring them up and over, engage your core, using your core to bring your legs up to center, over, hovering before your legs reach the ground, no cheating. Good work. The core is so important in yoga, so we're going to get it stronger together. Plus, who doesn't like a nice tummy? Right? And mine needed it today, so you're doing it with me. Good. Releasing your legs down. Now we're going to do some bicycles. Bring your hands behind your head, lift up, bring one leg in, other leg. Going as slow or as fast as you like. Good. Relax your neck, grab your knees, rock side to side. Now we're going to do the bicycle, but this time with straight legs. So we're going to do the same thing, but your legs are going to be straight or straight-ish. Okay, ready? Bring your hands behind your head. Use your core to lift your shoulders off the ground. Try to use your core, not your neck. Bring one leg in, like this, and switch, switch, switch. These are hard. Going at your own pace. Good. Relax for a moment. Come up. And we're going to do our Russian twist, I believe is what they're called. So you bring your sit bones a little bit back, sit back slightly. You can even lift your legs up for a challenge. You can even grab a weight if you'd like. And you're just going to begin twisting from one side to the other. Good work. Now, as if that weren't enough, we're going to do our headstands. That also uses your core, so now your core is nice and fired up. If headstands is not your practice, come over to a wall and begin your practice. And when you're ready, bring your forearms down. You'll want to you bring your hands to either side of your elbows. Extend your hands out in front of you, interlace your fingers. Bring your head down to the ground. Finding a comfortable balance point, you'll kind of feel, I have a little divot, you'll feel what's good for you. Eventually you'll be able to come up onto your tippy toes, bring your hips above your shoulders, and find a balance point. If not, you can bring one leg into your chest and the other. That's actually harder for me. So, on the spot of my head. All right. Coming onto your tippy toes, engage your core, coming up into your headstand. Finding vertical. Pressing into your forearms without too much pressure into your head. Open your legs into a straddle. Oops, I found the wall. So I'm going to bring my legs together in front of me. Balancing here, engaging your core. A little bit harder talking through it. Breathe in here. Coming up to center. Take eagle legs if you'd like. Opposite side.
Both legs draw in, hovering, press up, lower down with control. Child's pose. Relax. You can shake your head, release your neck.
Slowly roll up. Maybe shake your head a little. Circle it. Come to lie down on your back. Begin winding out the class. Coming into a shoulder stand first. Bring your shoulders underneath you. And bring your hands on either side. Engage your core as you lift yourself up into a shoulder stand. Bring your hips above your chest. Point your toes. Gaze up towards your toes. Breathe here. Draw your tummy. Feel free to move around a little if you'd like while you're here. Maybe one leg comes forward. Coming around to the other side. Woo! Feels good in your pelvis, maybe hover release. Snapping and crackling is a little normal, it's okay. Coming through center, then drawing your legs down and over your head into plow. Rest your toes down, keeping your hands here or interlacing your fingers. Feeling a nice stretch through the back of your neck, through your spine, your shoulders, even maybe your hamstrings. Next, coming into turtle, bringing your knees on either side of your ears, rounding your spine, pressing your hands into your lower back. Coming back up to vertical, and then come into your lotus position. Oops, balancing here. Bringing your hands to your knees, gaze upwards, draw in your tummy. Folding your knees in towards your body. Bring your arms around your legs and bottom your fingers. Rock forward. Bring your legs down. Maintain your lotus. Arch your spine coming into fish pose. Bring your head down. Bring your hands on your feet. Draw your shoulders down. Open your neck, open your throat. What is it you want to say? How can you be heard? How can you listen? Releasing your lotus, keeping your fish pose. Maybe adjust your seat slightly, extend your legs out in front of you, extend your arms out in front of you, balancing here, engage your core. Draw your legs down and release your neck with care. Draw your knees into your chest, rock a little side to side. Let go of any tension. Side out. Bring your arms up to the sky, your legs up to the sky, and then just let everything drop. Again. From here, extend one leg out, extend the other leg out, extend one arm out, extend one arm, the other arm out. Take a deep breath in, and slide out. As we come into our final resting pose for Shavasana, releasing any tension in your body and your mind, letting go of any repetitive, unwanted, or unhealthy thoughts and replacing them with positive, loving words.
Remembering, you are divine and you are more than enough and always have been. Excuse me for one moment. Not coronavirus, I promise, just stoner. Okay, so breathing here. Exhaling. Breathing in. Exhaling. Breathing in white, golden light from the bottom of your toes up to the top of your head, and exhale out anything that you'd like to. Breathing here normally now. Releasing into the mat. Let it go. Just relax. Relaxing. Relaxing. Relax. Let go. Come, let go. Leave it here on the mat. Whatever doesn't serve you, let go. Leave it here. Breathe into your belly. Breathe out to your belly. Staying here for as long as you'd like. Pause the video. Or you can begin wiggling your fingers and toes. Draw over to one side. I like my right side. Stay here for just a moment. Loving yourself. Thank you for giving yourself this time. Thank yourself for this practice. Thank all of my teachers for the practice. Pressing yourself up into a seated position. You can close your eyes to stay inward. Find your sit bones. Place your hands on your knees. Bring your chin to your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to say oh. One more time, breathe in. Oh. Inhale your arms above your head. Exhale your hands to heart center. Bow forward. Namaste. Blessings, dear souls. I love you all so much. May peace be on your path. Thank you for practicing with me. This has been Christa, Yoga with Christa. You can find free videos on YouTube. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find more paid classes at artisticvegan.vhx.tv. I hope you liked this. If it wasn't a disaster, if it was, well, we'll try again and get better. Love you. Bye.